afternoon, everybody. No other annual event in the Tampa Bay area impacts the hotel and travel industry than the Outback Bowl. Played on New Year's Day for the last 25 of its 27-year history, the economic impact of the Outback Bowl to the Tampa Bay area stands at $1 billion. And it's not just the football games that visitors come for. There are events and activities all over town prior to game day. Joining us with more, we welcome Mike Schulze, who's the communications director for the Outback Bowl, and these great cutouts that you brought for us. You said these are life-size?
They are. These are a couple of the guys that are going to be playing in the game this year. Jadavian Clowney, who's an All-American Ted Hendricks Award winner from South Carolina, one of the best defensive players, maybe the best defensive player in the country, against Denard Robinson, quarterback and playmaker from Michigan. He is a dynamic player to watch, one of the best offensive players in the country, rushed for over 1,100 yards as a quarterback, sort of like a Cam Newton kind of player. So these are two of the guys that are going to be here on New Year's Day, and they're going to be real fun to watch.
These are the best teams in the SEC and the Big Ten? Two of the best teams.
They are outstanding teams. South Carolina is ranked 10th in the country this year. They're 10-2. Michigan is 8-4, ranked 18th in the country. But three of their losses have come to the number 1, 2, and 3 teams in the country. They are a good team, and this is going to be a battle. These teams rarely ever play each other. They are really going to go at it.
The last few games, the last few bowl games, it's been really close, winning at the very end. Do you predict that for this year?
I think so. I was talking to somebody the other day, and you know, our last 3 games, 2 of those games were overtime games. Last year it was triple overtime between Georgia and Michigan State. And I'll tell you, on paper, these two teams really match up well. Like you said, they both have very balanced offenses. They both have very, very dynamic players on both sides of the ball. And I think it's going to be one of our best games.
Even for the folks who are not football fanatics, this is such a great event, great community impact for us in the Tampa Bay area.
It really is. I mean, as you mentioned, I mean, the economic impact of this bowl game since it started 27 years ago is valued at somewhere around $1 billion all told. And that doesn't even include the millions of dollars in exposure for the community every year. We tag this bowl game as football in paradise because we have international, national exposure for this community that is unsurpassed, and it's very important for a tourism industry like ours.
Wow. January 1st is the game. Kickoff is at 1.
Yep.
And who's singing the national anthem?
We just announced yesterday Darius Rucker, one of the original founders of Hootie and the Blowfish. He's a South Carolina grad and a Gamecock fan. He is going to be singing the national anthem for the game this year, so that's going to be a really special aspect to it.
A lot of folks look forward to the annual events. We've got a full screen to show you at home. Take a look at this lineup. Just on December 30th and the 31st, they've got Clearwater Beach Day, and then on New Year's Day, there's the Battle of the Bands at Busch Gardens, and then at night in the historic Ybor City 7th Avenue, there's the New Year's Eve parade and the rally. You can see a full list of all the community events by going to their website at outbackbowl.com, or you can call them for additional information. Again, folks, this is football in paradise. You do not want to miss it. Thanks for watching, everybody.